Alright man, welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. I was just about to go home and eat some dinner, but I figured I'd just give y'all a quick piece of advice before I leave, because something just crossed my mind, and I figured like I just had to set up the camera and record it, share it with y'all, man. In today's video, we're going to be talking about wasting time, bro, because wasting time, a lot of people look at wasting time as one of the worst things you can ever do. One of the worst things you can do with your time is to waste time, you feel me? A lot of people regret wasting time. They look back at all the time they've wasted in their life and they feel this regret, you feel me? Like feel this regret from inside from all the time that they've wasted. Like I've wasted my life, I've wasted my time, all that. But I'm gonna be sharing my advice with y'all today that the common belief of wasting time isn't really that bad. You should waste more time. You feel me? That's why why the title of this video is Waste More Time. Because wasting time for me has gave me the realization that time is valuable. And that might be a hot take or a controversial take, you feel me? But in my opinion, the time that I've wasted, the months that I've wasted, the hours, the years that I've wasted in my life really made me understand and realize how valuable time is. And in my opinion, I'm glad that I wasted so much time so that I could understand that I was actually wasting time. A lot of people are wasting time and not even realizing that they're wasting time. So you watching this video and you realizing that you have wasted time, you have wasted your day, you have wasted years in your life. You watching this video was actually a sign that you had that realization as well, that you were wasting time. You feel me? A lot of people, like I said, they don't even realize that they're wasting their life away. Because in my case, looking back at the times where I wasn't working, the times where I wasn't chasing my dreams, chasing my goals, the times where I was procrastinating a lot and just playing video games and not doing anything, all that time added up, that wasting time, made me reflect on all the time that I wasted. And what gave me the idea for today's video was I'm constantly working every single day since I found my passion and my dream, you feel me? Since I started chasing my dream and seeing the results of actually chasing your dream and not wasting time, you feel me? Like I said, ever since I started working really hard to live my dream life, to be able to do the things that I like every single day, and all those things made me reflect things, and that also made me reflect the time that I had wasted, you feel me? All the time that I had wasted motivated me to start chasing my dreams, you feel me? Because for the longest, I was just looking back at all the time that I had wasted and looking at it as potential that I missed out on, you feel me? Like, yo, if I didn't play video games for 3 years and started running my business 3 years earlier, I could have been here in this position, that position. But wasting all that time motivated you to get where you're at right now. If you never wasted time, you'll never understand the value of time. You'll never work harder than you actually can, you feel me? You'll never not take breaks and all that stuff, because you won't get your time back, bro. You won't get time back. And I think that's what gives a lot of people the regret of wasting their time, you feel me? Even if it's a relationship that you were in, you feel me? If you were in a relationship and y'all ended up splitting parts, you feel me? Y'all ended up breaking up. A lot of people look back at their previous relationships and think of it as a waste of time. This is completely normal. That's a completely normal way of thinking. But how I look at it, I'm just giving relationships for example, you feel me? How I look at it is that shit taught you something, you feel me? Even if you were in the worst, most toxic relationship ever, that shit still taught you something, and that made you the person that you are today. So don't look at wasting time as wasted time or some things that didn't end up how you wanted them to end up, you feel me? That's not wasted time. That's you actually learning stuff, you feel me? Learning the value of a good relationship, learning the value of not wasting your time, learning the value of time. Because thinking about time that you wasted, thinking about or regretting time that you've wasted is what motivates me every single day. Like, oh, I could have had my business for 3 years longer. I could have had these results by now, you feel me? I could have had 100,000 subscribers on my one YouTube channel. I could have had this amount of money, you feel me? These cars. But that regret is what pushes me and what drives me to work harder every single day. So I look back at all the time that I've wasted as a good thing, as a valuable lesson, a very expensive lesson. But all that wasted time turned into motivation, and that's what got me where I am today, in the position that I'm at today. Because when I was wasting my time, I didn't understand the value of time, you feel me? So wasting time is what makes you realize the value of time. You'll never realize what the value and how valuable time is if you never waste it, you feel me? That's the same as a lot of things. A car you take for granted, the one day you crash it, you're gonna look back at it and be like, damn, I just crashed my car. The good relationship you were in and you ended up cheating. I never cheated, but I'm just giving that example, you feel me, before y'all think that I cheated before. But the relationship where you were in, where you thought the grass was greener on the other side, as soon as you cheat, you look back at your relationship and you're like, damn, I gave up all of that for this. you won't realize how valuable something is until you lose it, until you try out something new or waste time, for example, or cheat, whatever it might be, you feel me? You'll never realize the value of something that you have, something that you possess, until you change it, you feel me? Until you stop wasting time, until you stop taking things for granted, for example. And you can actually learn a lot from wasted time, not only understanding the value of time. Like I said, it can also turn into motivation, drive, passion, all that stuff, but it can also make you realize that whatever you're doing, what you might feel like is wasting time, is not working out for you. You can kind of flip it around and turn it into what you would like. Let's say I'm wasting time just rotting in my bed all day, watching Netflix shows all day, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy in the position that where I'm at in life. I'm not feeling like I'm improving or moving forward in my life. That's something that I don't want. But if I know what I don't want, that means that I also know what I do want, if that makes sense. So let's say I don't want to lay in bed and watch Netflix all day. That's already your answer right there. If you don't know what to do, just look at what you're doing that you don't want to do, if that makes sense. You feel me? If you could just flip it around, flip it over, and like switch your perspective, if that makes sense. The relationship example, let's say you're with a partner that you don't like at all, you feel me? Like you don't like their character, their personality, their looks. Just look the other way. Be like, okay, if I don't like this, if I don't want someone to be mad at me all day, if I don't want someone to treat me like shit, that means that the other side of someone not treating you, someone not listening to you, means, okay, so I want someone that listens to me. If you don't like someone who just talks over you all the time, just doesn't let you finish your sentences, okay, I want someone to listen to me and someone who lets me speak. You feel me? Someone who shows interest if the person you're with doesn't show interest in you. So you can just flip it around and there you have your answers. And as long as you learn from it, it's not wasted time. If you're still wasting time and not realizing that you're wasting time, one, you're not watching this video, and two, you feel me? You'll never realize it. You're not even realizing that you're wasting time. So your time was not wasted if you realize you wasted it, if that makes sense. You feel me? Like, since you wasted so much time in your opinion and your experience, just think of what it taught you. And if it's only one thing that wasting all that time taught you, bro, it's not even wasted at that point. It was an expensive lesson and an expensive mistake. It cost you a lot of time. You feel me? Like, I don't know how much time y'all have wasted in what you believe like wasting time is, but as long as you learned one thing from it, it wasn't wasted, bro. And even if there is still a thought in your mind which you don't have an answer to yet and you really feel like you wasted that time, realize that humans gotta rest too. You feel me? Like, resting is not wasting time. You were doing something in that moment where you thought you were wasting time, which made you happy at that point. You might have been depressed, so you looking back at that period as wasting time might have been you healing, or you building up that strength again, you feel me? Building up that motivation, getting out of that depression. And that's not wasting time, bro, at all. So wasting time shouldn't be something that you fear or something that you regret and think about a lot, because you got to realize that it's all part of the journey, bro. Wasting time was a part of your journey of becoming the greatest at a certain business, a certain skill, a certain hobby, whatever you're trying to achieve. Wasting time, bro, is not a waste of time. And that's why I tell people, bro, that's why the title is Waste More Time So You Can Realize the Value of Time. Waste more time so you realize that you're actually wasting your time. You feel me? Like, you're not spending your time as efficient as you might want to. You feel me? So waste more time to realize how valuable time actually is, man. And it's just a chapter. It's just a part of your journey of becoming the greatest, like I said. So I know that this was a short video, but I just wanted to leave this message real quick. You feel me? Like, let's say y'all are watching YouTube right now and thinking to yourself, okay, I'm wasting time. You're not wasting time. If you're watching this video, you're educating yourself. You're gaining more knowledge. You feel me? That's not wasting time. Educating yourself is never wasting time. Resting is never wasting time because it's about your health. And I could sit here and give y'all 1,000 examples, but at the end of the day, is what you consider wasting time. Like, my consideration of wasting time might be different than what you think wasting time is. For example, I tried recording a video for my other channel about 2 days ago, and it just wasn't working out. You feel me? I was tired. I was just like, bro, I was already an hour into the recording, and I just realized, like, this is not working. You feel me? Like, I thought I wasted time. Bro, an hour and a half, like, bro, I could have recorded a video, but it wasn't working out like I expected it to turn out. You feel me? Like, it's not going to plan, whatever the plan might be. And I thought to myself, like, I just wasted an hour and a half. But the thing that made me realize that it actually wasn't wasted time, what I realized today, what actually gave me the idea of today's video, is that made me realize that I shouldn't record videos right before going to bed when I'm tired, when it's late at night, when I don't really feel inspired. So that hour and a half just gave me a life lesson. something that I'll remember for the rest of my life, that will change my perspective. You feel me? Like the way that I think throughout the entirety of my life. And events like that, only an hour and a half to impact the rest of your life in some sort of way, to snowball in some sort of huge effect, huge like change in your life and your habits for the better. Bro, only an hour and a half of a video that wasn't working out for me to switch my perspective and learn something new about myself, the way that I think, the way that my mind works. If y'all consider that wasting time, this video wasn't meant for you. You feel me? Because I look back at it and it's like a lesson. You feel me? Like I just recorded a video right before recording this video. And like I said, I was about to go home, but I'm actually not recording this video late at night when I'm tired. And the video that I just recorded could be one of my biggest videos. You feel me? Like, in my opinion, the recording went well, everything went well, and I'm giving recording as an example. That could be something completely different to y'all. But I just decided to record my video earlier in the day instead of waiting on it till the end of the day when I'm tired and it not working out. Like, we all have different opinions, a different perspective, different tastes, different anything, different hobbies, you feel me? So wasting time in my life and your life is a completely different thing, you feel me? Like me doing my job and you not understanding what I'm doing, you not understanding that I'm recording videos might be wasting time in your mind, you feel me? Like, bro, you making all those beats, those songs, those samples, those videos for who? You feel me? Like, bro, who's even watching that shit? It's just a waste of time. That might be wasting time to them, but me hearing what they're saying might be wasting time for me, you feel me? Like, bro, you don't even know what you're talking about, basically. So wasting time in everyone's perspective is something completely different. So I hope that after watching this video, you're set with a little bit less regret of all the time that you've wasted in your life, and this kind of changed your perspective a little bit. Just a little bit, you feel me? Like the way that you think, that not all time is wasted if you learn something from it. So that's my point of today's video, man. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And that's it, man, for today's video. So I'm out.